Hello.
Hi.
Here we are back at Hobart Baptist Church.
Yes, lovely building, isn't it? It really is nice.
Really lovely foyer area.
Yeah.
I wonder who worked so hard to make that happen.
So many people worked really, really hard.
Yeah.
Thanks
indeed.
to all those who
Yep.
did it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was-
Now, Stephen, you had a week in New Zealand. What happened?
I did. Well, I travelled for one day getting there and travelled for one day getting back.
Very long days.
And then had 3 days with the Trans-Tasman Pacific Baptist Leaders Gathering.
Okay. So
Okay.
how often does that happen?
Every second year, but we've had 2 years off because of COVID. So there was 3 people from every Australian state, 4 or 5 New Zealanders, and a guy from the Pacific, from Fiji.
Fiji. Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It was a great time. It was a really good time.
And so New Zealand doesn't happen in New Zealand every year, does it?
No, it goes around the different states. I'm not sure where it's going to be next time.
Okay. Not that New Zealand is a state or anything.
And Hobart hosted it. Tassie hosted it back in 2010 or 2011,
Okay,
something like that. So a while ago.
It gets around. Who's next year?
Don't know.
Okay, we'll see. Wait and see. So what was good about it? What did you learn?
What was good about it? Good conversation with people who are your peers, grappling with the same stuff, and we had some great conversations around how do we reconcile the people who were the original inhabitants of the land with those of us who are descendants of immigrants.
Yes, because they've had quite a lot of journey with the Maori, I should say, Maori. People who are part of the Baptists in a pretty incredible
very
way.
Profound way. So Maori make up about 20% of the population in New Zealand, and in many ways they're just finding their roots, particularly in spirituality and particularly within the Baptist system. So it was really great to connect with a whole lot of young Maori leaders who are doing research in their Bible college and understanding the history of New Zealand, and even going back and recognising where was God at work even before the white fellas came.
Yeah, that's great.
that
So
was profound.
implications for Tasmania?
Well, we've got a very different journey, a hard journey to take.
Indeed we have.
Given our history, but it helped give some insights, some possibilities of how we can move ahead, particularly around issues of language, particularly about just actually knowing exactly what happened, why it happened, and how we can co-create a future together. Right at the end, one of the lovely young Maori ladies said, she's seen it so often with white leaders that when they come to the recognition and realisation of what happened and how terrible some of the things that were happened, they actually lose confidence to move forward. And she said, we need you to continue to stand up and be strong in your leadership so we can co-create the future.
Yep.
I think that's something for us to take away, particularly here at Hobart, with our sculpture this year, with Michael's magnificent sculpture and the interaction and the response we've had. We've got a job to do in this space. I'm sure about it.
So watch this space. Literally, I think it's going to be an interesting journey ahead as we grapple with some of these issues, which have been put in the too hard basket for far too long.
But we have been attempting to do it. Michael's helped us this year with the artwork, and we'll move into it as we go ahead.
Yep. So thank God for these strong walls that have survived the tests of time, really, and may it go into the future with a new understanding of reconciliation and the original inhabitants, people who actually lived here in this spot. What can we do to go into the future with a better understanding?
And particularly with those who now are people who are descended from them as well. How do we work with them?
That's a good thought. Okay, catch you next time.
Bye.